Forget the fame, go and make your name, go and break the mold. Don't forget your goals, focus on the dream, cause it can be done. Break through and become a champion.
Doesn't matter where you came from or who you got your name from, when everyone can see exactly what you're really made of. Impersonations can't mimic determination and work ethic you perfected in your quest to reach perfection. Even though achievements reinforce that you believe in, reason most important to you are the levels your potential's fully capable of reaching. You practice what you're preaching, to know what you're teaching. Your passion and the fire, motivation and desire. You play with every game to make the public feel inspired. And glad they bought the ticket, had them driving poor conditions. Even fans of your opponents couldn't bear the thought of missing another chance to witness what might just be the greatest moment ever seen before in sports entertainment. So support for the players isn't something we ignore. When performances like yours are reasons why we love the sport.
Forget the fame, go and make your name, go and break the mold. Don't forget your goals, go and get the cash. Forget the past, go and get respect, but keep yourself in check. Forget the fame, go and make your name, go and break the mold. Don't forget your goals, focus on the dream, cause it can be done. Break through and become a champion.
Do the stomp, all day, let's get him. Do the stomp, all day, let's get him. Do the stomp, I'ma do it all day, till I make it all day. Do the stomp, all day, let's get him. Do the stomp.
Hey my peeps, peepettes, welcome back to another review by Zombill. And in today's review, well, not so much as, well, yeah, it is a review, of course, but, you know, every once in a while, I have to go through the previous stuff that I had lingering in my vape bags. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you something, I've been clearing the decks here lately because we got a new Padawan. Everybody knows who my first Padawan was, Misty Vapor. She's done exceptionally well for herself, okay? She's a great reviewer. She's done an awesome job. She's got sponsors galore now. Misty, I couldn't be more proud of you. You've done the Zombie Jedi board proud. Now, we got a new Padawan. She goes by the name of iSomething Vape. So, of course, you know, I'm putting together a big, massive package to send to her. Kind of help her out with the reviews so that she can build up her videos, you know. Kind of like what was done for me in the beginning of my career, you know, because there was a few of my mentors that sent stuff on to me that helped me out with my videos, you know. Of course, that's where a lot of the stuff came from that was on my previous channel. And the first 30 or so videos that I did regarding E-Cigs, but neither here nor there, okay? That's just a little update on something. But this review, I consider this to be kind of a retro review because I've had this lingering in my vape bag forever and a day, okay? Now, the thing about this is that everybody's seen the picture for it already. Now, this is the Plume Room, okay? Now, this was on a whim. Plume Room never had me do anything for them. You know, they're not a sponsor of mine. So, this is strictly me just doing a review on something that I got out of a whim while I was on Vaprfix one night. Okay, and this goes back ages ago. This had to have been half a year ago when this happened. But neither here nor there. It's one of Plume Room's sample boxes. Okay? It was a major gift certificate. And I actually had to kick some money into it to actually make it this transgression here. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do modern style Zombill reviews. We're going to take a look at their website. We're going to get some pricing information on their juices. Possibly, if they still have the sample pack, we'll get some information about that. We'll come back to a table shot where we do an unboxing of this. And then we'll do a vape session on all the juices that are in here. And there is 7 juices that are in here, okay? At least I think there's 7. Last time I checked there was. And being that this was 6 months ago that I got this, This is pretty well steeped, okay? So, let's have a quick toot, and we'll go check out the website. This will be a short tutorial on the Plume Room on their website. So let's take a look at their main page. Now you can find the Plume Room at www.theplumeroom.com, and this is what their main page looks like. And they have some categories here. Premium e-liquid, where they've got all e-liquid, tobaccos, coffee and drink, house extracted, net, which is naturally extracted tobaccos, fruits and sweets, Spin Fuel Choice Award winners, and Juice of the Week. And then we have some vape gear accessories, where they have shirts, PV charms, hats and beanies. And then, of course, the usual FAQs. You can check your order status. They do offer a gift card online. And then testimonials. So let's take a look at their e-liquid page. They do have a plethora of different e-liquids to choose from. This is just one of the pages they have. For example, one of their e-liquids called Angel Sauce, which I'm pretty sure has something to do with the owner-operator of the Plume Room. Their mixed strengths come in at 0, 6, 12, 18, and 24. Now prices generally start in a little 5 ml bottle at $3.99. 10 ml bottle goes up to $6.99. 30 ml bottle goes up to $16.99, and that's the plastic PET dripper bottle. Now a Cobalt version will be $17.50, and then they have a 60 ml amber, which is $33. The other category that they have is vape gear and accessories. This is just a few of them. They do also have PV charms, which you can see there. And they also do have shirts. The Plume Room is dedicated to creating complex, unique, delicious artisan e-liquid. Many of our tobaccos are extracted in-house. They expertly blended with distinct flavors to produce the ultimate vaping experience. All of our blends contain multiple flavors in addition to house extracts, in effect building block by block a truly satisfying sensory experience. The Plume Room was dreamed up because so many e-liquids were lacking, leaving vapors constantly searching for the missing link. Our master mixtress, if you will, has a degree in laboratory science and a background of complex cooking, so mixing came as a natural step. And aren't we glad? We make every bottle of e-liquid here at the Plume Room when you order. Each flavor is carefully balanced mix of USP propylene glycol, USP vegetable glycerin, and carefully selected food grade flavorings. The only exception is our tobacco blends. Our tobacco items all contain naturally tobacco extracts or absolute, which although used in the cigarette industry as flavoring agents are not technically food ingredients. Every TPR blend has been formulated to contain a certain finish and to complement the blend's specific flavors, as well as optimal throat hit and vapor. Each flavor is unique, some are quite potent, while others are very subtle. Most of our blends are high VG, and we are working on tasty PG-free blends. Right now, however, we do not offer 100% PG-free e-liquid. It is our highest priority to formulate the safest e-liquid possible. None of our e-liquid flavorings contain diacetyl. The glass bottles ensure that there's no chemical leaching from PET or other plastics, providing you with the purest, most delicious e-liquid possible. You can, however, purchase your e-liquid in a PET dropper bottle as well. And that concludes the brief tutorial on the Plume Room. Now, back to the review. Okay, so here it is. This is the sample pack from the Plume Room. And as you can see here, they actually say, "You got Vape Man." So, and that's the Plume Room's address right there. And I'm guessing Andrea Ramagilia must be the owner-operator, or the juice maker, one of the two. So let's open this up. Alright, so what we get is we get a 6-pack of juice that, of course, comes in 10 ml bottles, which we'll go over in the vape session. And then you also get a special juice, which I don't know, it's called Black Cherry Cream Soda. Now, I know I did not put this one on the sample pack order, so this must have been like a special thing at the time. I don't know if it was a brand new flavor at the time, but this was 6 months ago, so. And of course you get all the nifty little paper stuff here, you know, like that. So these nice little cutouts and stuff. And here's one of their business cards. The Plume Room. It says vape on the one side there. And you can see there's a little, says, clear up there. Clear up. Vapor, noun. Vapor, vapor. Informal or fastidious. One who vapes. Vape. Period. That's pretty cool. I think the other one says the same thing, as they had this one here attached to the back of this, so that when you opened it, it showed the card like right here. So there it is. You also get a purple itinerary here. See if anything special on this. So the first one we're going to look at is called Menthol Type. And we can look at the label there. It says 18 milligrams per milliliter. It has a lot number and an expiration date. Contains nicotine. Keep away from children and pets. The Plume Room. Now, according to the paperwork that I got with these samples, Menthol Type has a 50-50 PGBG. Each one of these juices has a different mix ratio to it. And I have it loaded in my iGo W4 on a KTS, which is dual microcoil, cotton built. Now, as everybody knows, I am a menthol enthusiast. Oof. This by far is not a weak menthol. This is fairly strong. I mean, it's not the strongest menthol I've ever had, but it is definitely strong. It'll clear your throat, and it'll clear your nose. It's good. It's got a tobacco touch to it. So it's menthol tobacco. It kind of reminds me of just a little bit of Benson Hedges. Pretty good taste. I'll give the flavor profile on this an 8 out of 10. I've had better menthol vapes, but this by far is pretty good. And being that it's a 50-50 PGBG, it's a pretty smooth ratio. Vapor production, I give the vapor production on this one, I give it a 7 out of 10. Black Cherry Cream Soda. Now this one comes in at 50-50 PGBG also. And I have it loaded in my Crown on another KTS. Very much like a black cherry cream soda. It tastes just like, from what I can remember, the Vest version of black cherry cream soda. I'll give the flavor profile on this. I'll give this one an 8 out of 10. All day vape worthy? I'm going to say yes. This is definitely all day vape worthy. Throat hit on this, it's about a 7 out of 10 as well. And the vapor production is actually a little bit better on this one for some reason. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Banana mint milkshake. And this one comes in at a 40-60 PGBG. And I have it loaded in an IGOL on my Bama V2, which is the IGOL is mega micro cooled to 1.7 ohms. I'll fire this at 14 watts. This is very, very good. This is delicious. I get plenty of the banana, and I get kind of like a chocolate type mint, which is very delicious. Kind of reminds me of type of shakes that you would get from like a Baskin Robbins. So I'm going to give the flavor profile on this a 9 out of 10. It's very sweet. All day vape? Well, some people yes, personally me no, because it is sweet. I could vape this for quite a while. And the throat hit, the throat hit on this, I'm going to give it a mild, so 6 out of 10. And the vape production, this one here is pretty consistent, and it helps a lot that it has a 60% VG on it. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Cinnamon sweet roll, and actually, this is listed on their website on the paperwork as buttery cinnamon sweet roll, and this comes in at a 40-60 PGBG also, which I have loaded on my Bobo on another IGOL that is coiled at 1.5 ohms, and I'll fire this at 15 watts. It's a very a very bakery sweet cinnamon roll. I can definitely taste the buttery flavoring that they have in this. So I'll give the flavor profile on this one. I give it a I give the flavor profile on this one a 9 out of 10. Now this one here, this is not as sweet as the banana milk milkshake. So this one here I could vape all day. This is definitely all day vape worthy to me. And the throat hit on this one, about a mild. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. And vapor production, I'll give that a 9 out of 10 as well. Is peanut butter cream pie. Doesn't that sound good? I have it loaded in an IGO-W on my KTS, and just so you can see, you know, I've got some vape bands there, say nicked out. You can get those vape bands at Venerable Vaping if you were curious. Very, very much a creamy, peanut buttery. It's more or less like a peanut butter cup with whipped cream. You know, flavor profile on this, I love it. This one here, I'll give a 9 out of 10. All day vape worthy, yes. This is definitely a good vape, and I throat hit on this. This is a 3070 PGVG. I'm going to go mild again. So 6 out of 10 for throat hit in vape production. Pretty consistent, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Now we come to the last one, my peeps. And this is the one that everybody talks about from the Plume Room. Candied Cavendish, which I've never actually had anything in my life that resembles candied Cavendish. So this is like new to me on all fronts. And according to the paperwork, this is a 1585 PGVG, so it is very high on the VG side. And I have it loaded in my IGO W5 on my Black Copper Stingray. That's the iWing Tech version. So yes, it is a clone for those interested. As I said before, I really have no basis on what to go on with this, and this is, to me, this is new on all fronts. This is really tasty, though. Candy Cavendish. I mean, really, the only thing I can say is that it tastes like a pot of candy. It's sweet. It's got a really good taste to it. I mean, I'm sure you'll like it. But I give the flavor profile on this a 9 out of 10. I mean, it's good. Could I vape it all day? Let's see. Hmm. Yes, I think I could. This is definitely an all-day vape-worthy e-liquid. Very, very good. Throat hit on this, I'm going to give this a lower than mine. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 because it's not really getting any kind of a throat hit on this. And as far as vapor production goes, you've seen that. It's pretty consistent. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10 as well. If you fancy trying one of these out for yourself, you can go along to plumeroom.com. You can also find them on Facebook right here. So, once again, you know, they're not one of my sponsors. I got this on a whim about 6 months ago. That's the reason why I'm posting this as a retro review. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe to my YouTube. And as always, my peeps and peepettes, happy vaping.